Hi everyone, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. I'm located in the central part of Wisconsin, and I come to you every Monday night right from my studio I can't wait to share with you my free stamping class. So while I wait for some people to hop on, I'm going to get myself set up on my Kindle so I can see myself. That's always a good thing. So I hope everybody had a great week, and I know I did, and it's been a busy week, that's for sure. Nice weekend. So, oh, here it is. There it is. Here it is. We did have some rain last week, so it didn't work out for us to go fishing or anything, but Jim has told me we're going fishing this week. This is the way it is. I see you've got 2 people watching, so make sure you go and let me know who you are and get yourself into my weekly drawing. And how that works is I draw for a prize for comments and for sharing. So when you say something like, "Hi Cindy," like Linda just did, then you get in my weekly drawing. And I am seeing new people watching that I never seen before, and that's all because you've all shared. And when you share my video on your own personal page, it really makes a huge difference. So let's see. I want to get myself set up on my laptop just because I can't always trust my Kindle. I found that out 2 weeks ago. So it's working much better, but I do put myself up on my Kindle because I can look straight ahead, whereas the laptop's off to the left. Hi, Mary Dukes. I'm so glad to have you join us tonight. And hi, Bernie and Kathy Nelson. I'm glad to see you both. I'll see Bernie tomorrow night, as tomorrow night is our technique class. And that's going to be a fun class. It'll be a new technique that I've never done before. There we are. It's going to be a new technique that I had never done. When I say never done, that's within the last 10 years. This class is what got me going in stamping, and I'm so glad it did. It's about the best. We've made some great friends, and we have a lot of good times and laughs. And when you have to remind your stamping ladies, hey, we have to be out of here by 8 o'clock, well, that's probably why. We're all such good friends, and we look forward to seeing everybody once a month. So the technique, where's my notes? Here they are. The technique is called Winkostella and Craft Ink. And it's going to be different. And I think we're going to really be happy with the results. I know I was. And I tried to go and pick stamp sets and cardstock that would complement the technique, because you don't want to use too light a cardstock, because then you're not going to see the Winkostella as well as when you use darker. So it'll be fun, and I'm looking forward to that. I've been working on Christmas cards kits, cutting them out, getting them ready to send. I'm about halfway, and I'm also finding that for November, if you've been holding back and wondering, should I participate or not, you should almost jump on the bandwagon, because as I run out of supplies, then those cards will be retired and I'll come up with something new. So it looks like probably about 4 more new cards for November will be coming out. And we have Linda Bodie watching, Kathy Brost. I thought I saw, I see Debbie Vine but I thought I saw somebody else. Ronnie Kaiser. I thought she was watching. Tracy Krantz. I'm glad you're all joining me tonight. I have to tell you, I have a great card to share with you tonight. It is actually a fancy fold card, and it is the card that we will be making tomorrow night. Because for technique class, we make 2 technique cards and 1 fancy fold. And while I don't like to make too hard of a fancy fold, I want it to have a little bit of a wow factor. And I think this card hits all of those. It's easy, and there's a little bit of a wow factor. I think we're going to really like it. And it's always good for me to practice it just one more time so I know what I'm doing. Well, I knew I saw Ronnie Kaiser, and you're welcome for the paper. What a surprise to get in the mail. Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad. I hope you can use it. And if you notice on the back side of that paper, you can also use that for winter cards. It's not just for Christmas. So that's a good thing. Okay, if you don't have a chance to watch this video tonight, there's always the replay, which is on Thursdays, and that's on my blog. And my blog's name is Cindy Stamping Studio. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is under my name, Cindy Ellers. And of course, you can catch it on Facebook. You can rewatch it on Facebook too. All of those things help me. There's Debbie Vine and Kathy Brost. So, okay. I haven't heard from you, Debbie. I sent you an email. You'll have to check your emails. I was wondering if you're coming to class tomorrow night, although I assume you are, but I didn't know for sure. I've been having problems with my emails. Sometimes I get them and sometimes I don't. So if you ever send me an email, always know that I will answer you. If I don't answer you, resend it or message me or something, because that might be an indication that I'm not getting it. Okay? All right. Like I said, we have the technique classes tomorrow night. The stamp of the month is also, the voting is open, and I will be showing you that, the selections. Oh, you'll be there. Perfect. I kind of figured you were, but I hate to take things for granted. I'll show you the stamp of the month selections. If you're interested in participating in the stamp of the month, it costs $24. What you get is the stamp set and a 4-card kit to make 4 cards using your new stamp. Now, if you don't live in the Nilsville area, you have to pay for postage. It runs about $4 or so. So you know. Kit class and the class of the go. I just posted the cards this morning for both. So they're on my blog. I have to get the invite out to everybody, but I want you to know that it is available on my blog. I have it on my list of things to do, and I just didn't get a chance to do it today. Okay, put that over there, and we're going to go and do some stamping, but first, I want to go and draw the winners for here it is. I want to draw the winners for last week's for comments, and they're going to also get here we are. We're also going to get a pack of designer series paper, and you can use these as layers on your cards. They'll fit perfectly. I'm cutting them to size. And like I mentioned, if you don't feel like using these for Christmas cards, you can use them for your favorite winter cards. I just wanted to, maybe I don't want to. There we go. See, because you have blue and Just Jade and Fresh Freesia. So it's not all about Christmas cards. You can use these for winter cards too. So the penguins were very popular during Celebration, and now that Celebration is over, I happen to have some leftover paper. So for comments, a pack of this is going to go to Michelle Mudge. And Michelle lives in Central Florida. I got a message out to Michelle. She needs to contact me so I know what her address is. Well, hi, Sherry. And thank you, Linda. Yes, I do like the cards. I thought they turned out really nice. And I think I'll be working on yours tomorrow. And for sharing. So, okay, comments goes to Michelle Mudge of Central Florida. For sharing, we have Dana Stoddard. She's from New York. So, Dana, I have your address for sharing, and I will get you your paper out in the mail tomorrow. Hi, Kay. Thanks for tuning in. And hi, Julie Marson. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you all. And I really sincerely mean that when I say I appreciate you all, because this has been a huge undertaking for me. Doing a Facebook Live was not something I had ever thought I would do. And thank you for sharing. It means the world. So, okay, I'm going to flip my camera around so I can show you the class to go or kit class. If you're in the Neillsville area, you can come to the kit class. But these cards are simple enough that you can get it as a class to go. Okay, so let's show you. Oh, before I go any farther, and I never remember to do this, today is Monday, October 11th, 2021. It's also Columbus Day. So if you celebrate that, happy Columbus Day. Okay, now I'm going to let you look outside for a minute, and you'll see that it looks kind of overcast and cloudy. Pretty soon I'll be doing this class in the dark. I'm not crazy about that, but it's okay. Okay, I forgot. I'll move this closer. And I got to move this up. I forgot last week to post the new host code. Wow, what was I thinking, right? So I have that listed. And, oh, maybe I have to push it back a little bit. There we go. And we have to tap the screen. It'll clear up, I promise. And I suppose it's because of the weather. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm thinking. We have our kit cards are class to go. It's getting better. The first one is you would think it's a Halloween card, but it is a Halloween, but you could definitely make it a birthday card with that cat in the box. How many cats do you know that love boxes, right? And here's the details while you're looking at the cards. This gem, this beautiful card right here, is my Thanksgiving card for the month of October. And I use the bedazzling paper that we had. There we go. We're all cleared up now. I used the bedazzling paper for the one pumpkin. I love this card. This turned out wonderful. Okay. We have a very simple wishing you the happiest of birthdays. And that's where I just stamped on designer series paper. You'll recognize this from last week. I like this card so much that I made it one of the cards for our class to go. Very simple. And instead of making it a hello card, I made it into a sympathy card. But of course, when you get the class to go, you can make it anything you want. So it could be thinking of you, but you could say hello. Hi, Tracy. Glad you could join us. Here is this really cute birthday card using color and contour. I really like that set. It is a pretty set. And you're absolutely amazing. Oh, I made it into a thank you, but it would make a great birthday card, I'm thinking. Okay. It's a pretty card. This card is a very simple card with a cute little dragonfly as a accent piece. Happiest of birthdays to you. It's the best thing about today is you. You're so worth celebrating. It uses the stamp set all squared away. One of those sets that a lot of people wouldn't think is that great, but it really is. It's a nice set. I like it. And last, the number 7 card is love, prayers, love, hug, prayers, love. God, if I could read. It uses the Positive Thoughts stamp set on a gray granite base with a Highland Heather flower, which is a mum, kind of with the season. Send positive thoughts and feel good wishes. And Just Jade. I thought that was a really pretty card also. I got a feeling this set's going to get retired, so I thought, I got to give it some love. And you'll notice that the teardrops are Highland Heather. I colored them with our blends. It's really easy to do because they're alcohol markers. They dry so nice, and it just works out really great. So those are the cards for the class to go. If you go to my blog, you can see what it's all about. If you're interested in participating, send me a message. I will get the kit for you and get you all set up. Okay. I want to take that with me tomorrow night. Tonight's stamp set, as I mentioned, is called Flowers of Friendship. It is a very versatile set. I get myself set up. We'll be using a few Stampin' Up! Blends. We're going to make it into a thank you for everything card, but you could definitely make it a hello card very easily. And the inside's going to say little card, big thanks, I think. No, the front says little card, big thanks. And the inside says thank you for everything. Get that straight. Okay. And we'll put that here. We have to have our flower. I'll put that there. The only ink we're using tonight is Memento Black, because it's a card that you do some coloring. Now, this card that we're making is called an accordion fold. I don't think we've ever made it before in class. I hope not. If we did, well, it'll be a nice refresher course. Oh, let's go and talk about the Stamp of the Month selections. What we have for the Stamp of the Month selections is Welcoming Woods. It's on page 46 of the July-December mini catalog. We have Time of Giving, which is on page 61. It also coordinates with the Giving Gifts dies. If you purchase both the stamp set and the dies, you receive the card kit free. And then we have this cute stamp set, Joyful Life, page 63 of the July-December mini catalog. So, all great selections. I would be real interested to see which one wins. Okay, gotta remember to take that tomorrow. Okay, so as I was saying, the accordion card, here are the dimensions. I'm going to post that right here, front and center, so that if you would like to go and make it for your very own, it's right there. We're going to take a piece of designer series paper, and I can hold it up closer. I will also post these dimensions on my blog so that you'll be able to see a close-up of the card. Plus, you'll get to see how I made it. We are going to start out using the hand-pinned designer series paper. And I didn't even cut it or score it or nothing, because I wanted to show you how to do it. Okay, so our designer series paper is going to be 5.5 by 12. And it's one of those that can be kind of tricky. And we want to make sure we're going the right direction. Right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to go, this is 12. So we're going to go and, no, this is 12. There we go. Yeah. See, I get myself confused real easy. If I didn't do it right, this is how we do it. 5.5 by 12. Yeah. Okay, it's cut. There we go. And then we're going to score at 1 3/4, which I have marked on my cutter. And make sure when you do the scoring that you don't press down so hard that you cut the paper, because this designer series paper is a lot thinner than your cardstock. Then we're going to also score it at 4 3/4. And then we have to have the arm out. And also at 7, 7.5, 7 3/4. Right there. Okay, that's all we needed. We wanted to score it at 1 3/4 again. Maybe you can see it on the other side. 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and 7 3/4. Okay, we are going to go and have a layer. We'll have an inside piece, which is our usual. It's 2 3/4 by 4, or excuse me, 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to have a white piece that's 2 3/4 by 4, and then the layer, which is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, we'll put that aside. We're not ready for that right now. And then we have a decorative strip, which you'll see what we need that for in just a minute. I'll put that back up there. Okay. We are going to fold our paper. I really didn't score this much. I've been down this road before where I scored it so tight that I cut the paper. It made me upset. And we got right here, right there. I think you can see it better right there. And right here. And it will fit in one of our regular envelopes. Now, it's just like that. Accordion fold. Now, I have to go and fold it. So I have my valleys and my mountain there. There we go. Yep, I have it perfect. And this is how it's going to open. And this is our card so far. Okay, we'll set that aside because we're going to go and take, oh, let's see, I have the wrong color. I mean, we can, it's all coordinated. We can make it, it'll be just fine. I'm going to take this strip, and I only wanted about 1/2 inch. There. Whoops. Maybe we should make it 3/4 inch. There, that's better. Much better. Okay, we're going to go and place that right here on the right-hand side. That is correct, on the right-hand side. So let's put a little bit of glue. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I did a lot of stamping and got to see my kids both Saturday and Sunday. So that was really nice. They're so busy with activities right now that I don't always get to see them, you know, that much. Not like in the summer. You know what I mean. Okay, so we got that right there. Now that we have that glued down, let us go and stamp the inside. Thank you for everything. Here we go. And I'll put that right there. And we can go and... Hi, Jody. Thanks for joining me. We're going to put this right on the inside, like so. Okay. Now, oh, good thing I'm doing this one again. It's so easy, and of course I do have written directions that the girls will get tomorrow night. Okay, so far that's how that looks. That's how our card looks so far. We're going to take our flower, and we're going to go and stamp and we want to put this just like this, kind of like at an angle, like so. So that our flower looks like that. And we're going to go and stamp little card. Big thanks. And give it just a little moment to go and dry. But while I'm waiting for it to dry, let's go and take our light pumpkin pie and let's color our teardrop that way it can dry while we are busy. Okay, that'll sit over there. Okay, I'm going to use pale papaya to color my flowers. Now this won't take any time at all, so bear with me real quick. And you wouldn't have to select a stamp set that involves coloring to make this card, but it when I made it, it looks so nice with it looks so nice with the paper that I thought I had to just okay, so there's your flowers are all colored, and then I'm going to take some mint macaron and color my leaves. I suppose a lot of you have already had your meal for the evening. I usually don't eat until afterwards. I'm having a turkey sandwich on cranberry and wild rice bread. I like those. Jim calls it my birdseed bread, but I like it. There, our flower is all colored now, and let's add some Wink Stella to make it sparkle. Sounds delicious. It is. It's very good. It's got turkey for the meat and Swiss cheese and mayo. And because Jim's working, I'm going to have a cappuccino to go with it. I told Jim that's what I was going to do. He laughed at me. Okay, so there. That's our focal point, right? Okay, let's go and apply that. Let's apply that to our layer. There we go. It's, as you can tell, it's not one of my big layers. That was on purpose. Okay, now let's bring our card back. What we're going to do is put that right there. So that means I'm only going to put adhesive on part of it. Just like that. And we're going to go, it would be so much easier to do it just like that. So you know, there. Hold it for a little bit. And, oh, Ronnie, you guessed right away where I got that sandwich too. It's your favorite sandwich from Quick Trip is the wild rice and turkey. Yep. I do like to buy the bread myself, and I like Quick Trip's cappuccino. The French vanilla, that's very good. It's in the cold section. It's iced coffee. There's that. Now let us get our Picket tool and get our They have a new bread out now, Quick Trip does. It's their chicken salad on oatmeal bread. And I've had it once. It was very good. I liked it. Maybe tomorrow night. There. See, I mean, it just, adding those two teardrops just made the card. So, and this is our card. You just open it like so. Yep. Now, oh, Arliss is coming on late. Well, that's okay, Arliss. What we had tonight was an accordion card, which you get to make tomorrow night. And I can't wait to show you guys what it's going to be very pretty. What we used tonight was Flowers of Friendship and the hand-penned designer series paper. And this is how it works. So, yeah, this is our card. And I'm real happy with how it turned out. I just thought I will have the dimensions of this card. I will post it on my blog. So if you have some designer series paper around, give it a try. It's really a lot of fun, and the recipient will wonder, how did she do that? You know? It's just so nice. And just always remember, when you're scoring this designer series paper, not with a heavy hand, you want to go and do it lightly, and you don't want to go and crease it so hard that you cut this paper. But there, that's how it goes. Real easy. I like easy. I like fancy folds, but I like easy fancy folds. I don't want to have to take an hour to make it. Oh, and also, and like I said, it'll fit in a regular envelope, but also it stands up quite nicely. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay? So there you go. That's my card for this week. Thank you all for tuning in. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. I'll see you right back here next Monday, where I'll have another card to show you and a different stamp set. I'll show you, this was my practice card. So I used a different color of hand pen designer series paper. And you can see it's really quite pretty. I think it would really look good making a Christmas card if you had a lot of design Christmas paper too. So, okay. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of the week. I'll see you next week. Thank you.